Alex, I've got a good idea for today's practice.
Oh, that's good. What is it?
Well, I often find that students have a hard time listening for numbers and statistics. And this is, an important skill for tests and business meetings and even everyday conversation. So I thought that we'll have a short conversation involving some numbers, and then they can answer some questions about what they heard.
Well, it sounds good to me. What's the topic?
Guns.
Guns?
So I learned something interesting about the US today.
What's that?
Well, did you know that there are over 400 million guns in America?
I didn't know the exact number, but I knew there were a lot. That's more than one gun per person.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was pretty crazy. How do you think that compares to Japan?
Well, I imagine there are a lot fewer guns in Japan.
Absolutely. According to the University of Sydney, there are about 300,000 privately owned guns in Japan.
That seems like a lot. But I guess there are a lot of people in Japan.
Well, I mean, it's about 1,000 times fewer guns than in America.
Well, when you put it that way.
Yeah, right. So, I was wondering, you're from America.
Yeah.
Did you own a gun?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, why do you think there are so many guns in the US?
Well, I think there are two reasons. The first is that buying a gun in America is really easy.
Oh, how easy?
Well, it depends on the state, but in most places, you just have to fill out some paperwork and you can take your gun home right from the store.
Really? Well, are there any limits to who can buy one?
You have to be over 21, have no criminal record, and no history of mental health problems.
Huh. That's a pretty low bar.
I think so too.
So, what's the second reason?
The second reason is cultural. There is a gun culture where people like to go hunting or target shooting. Also, many Americans believe they have a right to bear arms or carry weapons for self-defense, and so they're against the government restricting gun ownership.
So, Americans mostly don't want more gun rules.
Just over half of Americans want stricter rules, but that's not enough to change the law.
Well, I think most Americans wouldn't want the rules to be as strict as in Japan.
No, probably not.
So, now that we've heard the conversation, let's take a look at some comprehension questions.
Choose whichever answer you think is the best. Feel free to listen to the conversations as many times as you need to.
Oh, by the way, this time, I'm going to put all the correct answers at the end of the video.
All right, let's get going.
Question 1. How many guns are there in America?
Question 2. Roughly, how many guns are there compared to people in America?
Question 3. How many guns does Japan have compared to America?
Question 4. What are the two main reasons Alex gives, that's me, for the large number of guns in the USA?
Yeah, I wrote that question, so.
Sure.
All right.
I do love to talk about myself.
Question 5. How old do you have to be to buy a gun in America?
Question 6. What does "that's a pretty low bar" mean?
All right, and that's all for the questions for today. And that one was pretty tough, I think.
Well, I hope you all did well.
Well, they won't know until they check the ending slide this time.
Okay. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. And please like and subscribe if you want to see more of our content.
Right. Also, remember to take a look at our website, and we'll see you all next time.
See ya.